What's going on, YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome back to episode 24 in season 3. So, as you guys know, in the last episode, we kind of started dabbling with this part of the city right over here. Built this little intersection. We exposed the toll booths as well. I'm still debating this. We'll give it a few more episodes, see how it goes. But we're doing good. I did a little bit of a decor and a couple of changes in between episodes. I want to share those with you guys. So I've rerouted the ferries. So the ferry depot is now located right over here, and as you can see, I haven't even connected it to a road. So once the crime and trash piles up over here, we're gonna have to figure that out. But I took the dual stop from here and I moved it right over here. Just kind of sort of tweaked this one just a little bit. So that's kind of sitting over there. And this one pretty much remained the same, except I changed the road from here and I moved it to here. So that's all. I think the biggest change is going to be this underpass type of thing that I did over here, just for some additional beautification and decor. This is kind of what we have built. So over here, I've done a little bit of terraforming to kind of fix up the area and let it there we go. I had to move the mic a little bit closer to myself. Fixed up the area, did a little bit of terraforming, beautified it a little bit, put a pathway in through here so the folks from up here can get down here easier. Likewise, if you're driving via car, you can now take this little side through road over here and come down this way and join up with the fun. But that's really that. That's all that I've kind of done. This took me a good 30 minutes of messing around with it, trying to get the height to work with the elevation, and I think looks okay. Over here, I've done an overpass over the highway here. So once we decide what we're doing over here on this side, we have a couple of connections and a couple of easier ways to get through, and another side road elevated over here on this side. So if you live up here, you don't have to go all the way down here to get into this area. You can take this road, and we may or may not do like a little pathway or something through right here. But we are sitting at 10 million in the bank with the 55,000 coming in per week. We have 48,000 in population and a small demand for residential, commercial, and industrial. And this is actually what I want to focus on this episode, kind of trying to fill this in a little bit and make it finally come to life. So I've done a couple of districts. I've spent some time making them look nice. So over here, by the way, I expanded the green. I'm gonna call it green residential. I can't think of the name currently. So low density over here, and then we have the high density up here. Over here we have local or natural produce. Over here it's all gonna be high density green residential, and then down here I'm torn. Do we do a leisure area here? Actually, yes, we're gonna do. Let's just go ahead and pull the trigger on it. We're gonna put in leisure here. We are gonna mix it up a little bit with some tourism right over here, and then over here. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a good decision currently, but we're gonna go with the modern city center right over here. So what I'm gonna start with first is going to be the tourism. So we're going to place some buildings right over here. Actually, I don't want to go down that far. So we'll do that. And over here, we're going to hook up some basic services. So we're going to go and put in a police department. We're going to put in a fire department there as well. And I'm not sure if we really need a clinic, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put one in there anyways. So we'll see how that develops. We'll put in on put it on 3-speed. And I was gonna do the pipes, but I forgot it. So now you guys gotta watch me do it. There we go. That should be good enough for now. So power does need to transfer. Let's see if we can possibly put in a little park here, if that'll help. There we go. So we're getting power from this little wind wind turbine right there. So residential is pretty high. I do want to fill that in, so we're going to do that and that, and we'll let those folks move in. Likewise, this right here is going to be green residential. Here we can do a couple of commercial buildings and then some trees right over here. For those of you guys following the Need for Speed Heat series, I'm still having a lot of fun with that. If I have time, I'm gonna record another episode right after this one of the Need for Speed. But it's a really cool and interesting game, and there's a lot of grind to it. Last game I remember having to grind was Destiny 2. But this Need for Speed game definitely has me grinding. It's got me grinding. So, all right, let's put in a little bit of leisure as well. And I'm gonna put this and this right here in hopes that power will transfer down there. And as far as offices go, I'm not sure if it would be a good idea. Oh, academic year report. We've lost some attractiveness and students, but we are still prestigious. It's a good way to go. Let me actually start another academic work. I do want to get that maxed out. Let's see, we are going to study IT and engineering, or give a grant for it at the very least, and then whoever wants to study, they can. Let's put in some regular European buildings right there, and I'm going to do them right here as well for the industrial demand there. We'll see, nothing currently coming through here, but we are getting a pretty decent amount of folks moving in. Let's incentivize these folks here to level up a little bit. So no leisure here. Wow. Okay. So we are gonna put in a don't really want to put a playground right next to a railroad track. So let's see, what else do we have that's going to give us leisure? What about, that's too big.
Bring the whole family to at the old grain mill, old-fashioned family restaurant.
Maybe we could do a dog park. It's gated. We can do a couple of them. Kind of like so. They look kind of nice too. So no leisure over here. We can also put in a dog park right there. Kind of help these folks a little bit. And then over here, don't have anything that we can really put in
Enter that old mill, which was
that's small other
we ordered our sign and uniforms before we
other than one of these parks.
dangerous old
And we'll do that right
so
there. So that should help that area out. And
awful night. We just want to focus on making great
oh, in a leisure area,
at the old grain mill. Old-fashioned family restaurant.
we can put in a volleyball court. I think that'd be cool, right? There we go. That'll help those folks out as well. Maybe one right there as well. Look at that. All right, that'll work. I'm okay with that.
People find it hard to understand that skewed information
And it's coming in.
in context of social importance, like in the Mars project. Information has
See, is anybody coming through here?
and addressed without
One guy.
with
They've got a
scientific-based
pretty high
information,
jump there.
the most difficult
What
argument
about these
is
guys?
settled without issue. And that's my ambition with
That
this
works.
radio show,
All right.
to report indisputable facts in between good songs.
My daughter is sick, by the way, and I thought before I was getting sick, but I think I'm definitely getting sick now. The beauty of being sick. Let's see, still have a little bit of commercial demand. We're gonna put a couple of commercial buildings right in there and hope they do well. Oh, you know what we don't have here? We don't have mail. I don't think we have mail, do we? We have one up there. We're gonna put one here too. I think that should help with coverage here. What else don't we have here? We're good on we're good on parks. We could use a unique building somewhere over here as well. Let's see. Oh. No, I already used the boat museum. Never mind. We have that right there. What else? How about this one? The Lazaret Plaza could be a very nice addition to either here. I like it here. I like it here. And then we are gonna put in a couple of, let's go with some of these purple trees. There we go, something like that. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with this cliff over here. I don't quite like it exposed. I tried covering up on this side over here with some of these. I think they're shrubs that are found right here, but we'll see. I'm glad the area's coming along, and looks like the residential demand is just, it's not gonna go down. So we'll have to come up with some more residential somewhere. And I'm almost thinking about zoning out over here and making like a little rich low density residential area. Let's do that. Let's mix it up. So all grids here. And then over here, we're gonna have, actually, how far do I wanna go? What if we make all of this in here low density, upper class residential? There we go, something like that. Let's hook up the water. Okay, that should work. How do we want to connect it? Or actually, let's district it first. There we go. Take off this little notch right here, and there was a notch that showed up right there. Clean that up as well. Then we're going to take it off the street. There we go. And we'll clean that up too. Okay, so what do we want here? Do we want these the green low density looks pretty upper class to me, so that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna do just that. We are gonna come and grab our little brush and fill all of this in. Should be good. We're gonna stop right there with that one. Go through there. Here we can. Do we have any small parks? Or maybe we can do a plaza. Let's do a plaza. So we'll do a plaza right there. That'll connect power from this side to that side. Traffic over here is still doing okay. Surprisingly, I know it's gonna be a nightmare, especially once we zone more over here, and once all the commercial buildings and everything develops down here. So we're definitely gonna have to keep an eye on it. Looks like we got a dead body here. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna check and see if we have enough coverage up here. So we have 2 crematoriums. That's good. I don't know why this body over here has not been collected just yet, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And where else can we put our crematorium over here? We are in need on this side to make sure that everybody levels up, and I think we're gonna have to. There we go. We'll put one right there. Park has leveled up to level 4. We're gonna get to that here in just a second. I want to make sure that this area comes in pretty nice. Commercial demand is there. However, we're not seeing any tourism come through. Grove Heights, we mentioned, is going to be the modern city center, so I am gonna do that. And then here we'll do there we go. That's the one I wanted. We'll do some low density here. There we go, and that'll connect this whole area together. And we'll see. But I really like the look of this right here. I think it looks really nice, especially this little through street right here. Look, everybody's using it, even the cops. Oh, pedestrians too. Are we seeing any action over here? Not much. Are we connected? Oh, there we go. There's one guy. Hey there. Couple of people. Okay, so as more buildings come up in the area, more folks will come down here and start utilizing the pathways and whatnot. How is this doing? We got 12 here. We've got 2 here, so not a whole lot, and we got 4 here. I'm almost assuming that people are using the metro more than the ferries, even though they got a They got a much longer walk. Where's that metro station over here? I wanna check that out as well. I know it was here somewhere by the offices, and there it is, right there, hidden. 314 people. Pretty good in my opinion. In our metros so far, we have about 2,500 people using the metro out of 51,000. So not bad if you ask me. Oh, and we're running out of oil still. And no traffic congestion. By the way, where are we with traffic? We're at 86%. Where are the trouble spots? Ooh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, look at this. And looks like all of these folks are coming down through here and out this way. Let me see something. So what nobody's using is to come through this way and out and this way. Okay. You can go down this way and exit here and get into here. Likewise, go this way. So I am really curious as to why most of these folks are not coming down the other way as opposed to going this way. Interesting, very interesting. And the backup is really nowhere other than just too many people coming down this way, because there's no backup anywhere here. So I'm thinking about how in the world do we go about fixing this. Let me see if I upgrade all of this, if that'll do anything at all. Not really. Okay, I have an idea. Whoops. Whoopsie whoops. There we go. Better. All right, so we're going to do that. Here then, we're going to turn this into 2 lanes. And we can actually only do it for there. So 2 lanes coming off and 2 lanes and going through. So hopefully that will incentivize people to be in both of these lanes as opposed to just trying to switch back into 1 lane. Okay, so we're gonna let that run a little bit. We'll come back to it. We're still at 86%. Remember that number. And the backup starts right over here. So we'll take a look at it. Hopefully that solves our issue. And it looks like everything's moving pretty okay for the time being. So we'll come back to that. Let's see, over here we're gonna have to do a little bit more developing. Do we have any death care here? We don't. We could use, there we go, crematorium right there. That'll help collect some of those dead bodies. And we are also gonna put 1 right here to help with the rest of the area. And looks like everything else is covered. So maybe we're having a small death wave, who knows? Oh, there's that crime happening right there. because we don't have anything connected to it. And this area here is coming along nicely as well. So we're going to continue on our leisure from here. We're going to give it a little bit of a break in there. I don't know what I want to do here. We'll leave that blank. There's our hotels. Look at them. Oh, this is so nice. This right here, this little building. Let's... Can we stand right on top? Oh, we can. All right, so you're sitting up here. You're having a coffee or a cocktail or whatever you want. Looking out into the river, the ferries, the highway, the train. Oh, this is nice. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. This is perfect. What I'm going to do, actually another one just came through. How do you... There we go. Historical building 1. I'm going to mark this one as a historical building as well, so they don't change. Hopefully they don't get abandoned, but I'm really hoping they don't change. So I think they should stay just like so. Here we have a little bit of our modern city center coming through as well. And it's good. It's looking good. Looking good. I like this little break right here. There we go. And then over here, what do we want to do here? We can definitely put a little bit of I'm just going all out on these districts in this series, huh? So we're gonna put a little bit of natural produce right over here as far as the commercial area goes. Organic and local, organic and natural. I keep forgetting this. Organic and local produce. That's what it is. All right, and we'll see how that comes in right there. I'm not gonna zone anything on this street right over here. I'm gonna put some trees in there. I could actually do that and that, and I think that should be good for the most part. Couple of abandoned buildings due to not enough educated citizens. Let's see our education. Oh, check it out. We could use an elementary school, and I'm thinking over here is a perfect area for an elementary school. Down this way we are gonna go with the more modern school, the Institute for Creative Arts. Here we can do Plaza 1, Plaza 2, and a... Love it. And a basketball court in the middle. Perfect. I actually didn't look to see what we're at in high school. High school, we're good. So now elementary school, we're okay. Not great. Not great at all. What if we... What's going on here?
What does it feel like to steer a river? What does it smell like to smell a mountain?
Okay, we're gonna need another elementary school. And I'm gonna put it over here on this side because I haven't decided where I want it on the other side.
The Jubilee dementia. The car engineers said shouldn't be made. Test drive one today and experience what scientists for decades claimed was beyond the realm.
Okay, so we can do an elementary school right there. We'll also do a high school right there. That'll help all of these buildings here level up. I see. So, oh wow, look, a bunch of them are leveling up. Nice. Nice. All right, so we're approaching the 30-minute mark. I think we did pretty good over here. Yeah, we're definitely having a little bit of a death wave, I think, coming through. which is okay. I think we're due for one. So I think we're good. I like the way the area is coming along. I like the mix over here of the modern city center. We have tourism and leisure. So this area is definitely gonna gain a bunch of popularity as soon as we zone the rest of it. And I am really liking the looks from the buildings up here. Who knows? This might be the thumbnail. I'll think about it. But I'd like to thank you guys for joining me for episode 24. As always, be the best that you can be in everything that you do. And I'll see you guys on the next one.